Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 381. The word origin today is nickname. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. A nickname is usually an invented name, given to someone, often to someone who one is familiar with, and is used instead of one's real name. It is often based on an obvious or noteworthy characteristic or trait. And we got a second meaning for nickname too. It could be a shortened or truncated version of one's name, or a diminutive form of one's name as well. Okay, the diminutive is always like a name that you would call like a child. Like if the name was Tom, it would be Tommy, or if it was Jim, it would be Jimmy, something like that. That's what we mean by a diminutive name. Let's continue. The term nickname derives directly from the Middle English word name. An name literally referred to an also name or an additional name. Yeah, because I always kind of wondered, where does nickname come from? My name is Nick. Did the name of Nick have something to do with it? No. It's just that means like an additional one or an extra one. So it was an name. And it eventually formed into nickname. Let's continue. Nicknames are not used to hide one's identity, like pseudonyms, but rather they add a quality characteristic that identifies a person. So it's usually given to somebody, and its purpose wasn't originally to hide the original person's name. A pseudonym for more famous people, like if you're a writer, you might have a pen name. That would be a pseudonym. Or if you're a performer, like a singer or an actor, you might have a stage name. They may be hiding your real name. Let's continue. All right, and we got 5 examples here to show just how it's used. Here's the first one. That old ball player Babe Ruth's real name was George Herman Ruth. He was given the nickname of Babe because he always had a youthful face like a little baby. Okay, number 2. The old singer Frank Sinatra had the nickname of Old Blue Eyes because he did, in fact, have attractive blue eyes. So it's always connected to either some physical trait or maybe some way that you behave or something. Number 3, Madonna was Maria Ciccone's stage name. So Madonna is not a nickname, but she was sometimes given the nickname of the Queen of Pop. The media, especially in the 1980s when she was really big, in the mid to late 80s, early 90s, she was almost, like number 1 in pop music at that time. They sometimes referred to her as the Queen of Pop. Okay. All right, and number 4 here. Her birth name was Samantha, but was sometimes called the nickname of Sam for short. Okay, good. And number 5, sometimes the diminutive names of Joey and Johnny could be used with the more formal names of Joseph and Jonathan, respectively. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.